Alright, welcome to day 14 of the 30-day cold calling challenge. 14 or 15? I think it's 14. I'm gonna be calling on market, low equity, trying to get sub 2 deals. I'm gonna try and be alive. I know I have a low-pitched tone and very quiet. I mean, I'm naturally, not really a big personality guy, but I'm gonna try today and see what we can get. And this realtor's calling me back. Hey, is this Werner?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Werner, how you doing today?
I'm good. And who's calling?
This is Matthew Nadeau. I'm calling about your listing I see at
Yeah.
Hi, so I see it's been on the market for a while. I was calling to see if we can get a deal done. I noticed that the owner doesn't have much equity in the property. Is that true?
Okay, question. Are you a real estate agent? Are you a potential buyer?
I'm an investor, yes.
Okay.
So I'll explain a little more. So we have a real estate investing company. We wholesale homes, hold homes, rent homes, flip homes, just whatever works in the situation, really.
Okay.
All right, so the owners don't really have much equity, right? That's what I'm
Right.
seeing on my end.
Okay. You are now something like the fourth or fifth kind of investor, who wants to make an offer. So asking, I don't know if you want to do the same thing, asking the seller to hold the title and, that kind of thing.
Subject to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love doing subject to deals. I mean, they work really well for us.
But the seller doesn't want to do it.
They don't want to?
No.
Why is that?
Because, they're not the youngest people anymore. They do not want to hold the title, nothing. They just want a clean deal. The property is gone, and they are not related anymore to the property.
All right. Are they living in the property currently?
No.
No.
They have two homes. They have one here and one up north.
All right.
So right now, they're up north.
Are they renting the home out?
They're not renting it out now.
No.
They're just listed for sale. They do not want tenants. Nothing. They just want to sell it.
Would they be open to maybe like a balloon, like a 5, 6, 7 year balloon?
No, they're not willing to hold a mortgage. No.
At all?
At all. No.
Damn. Why are they selling, if you mind I ask? Do you know?
They're not the youngest anymore, and they decided to stay up north with family, and
They don't travel anymore?
They do not, they do not want to deal with tenants, because I got those phone calls too. They do not. They just want to regular, nice, clean sale, not holding a balloon, not holding a mortgage.
Yeah.
They are not interested in that.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're the realtor. I know you probably know the area better. I looked at comps myself. It looks fairly priced. I mean, do you know why it's not really selling, or?
Oh no, we have people already looking at it, but also, people that are looking and want to make an offer, but they have to sell their property first.
They have to sell their property first?
Yeah, before they can buy this property, or at least they need to get it under contract.
Yeah.
So because as everybody is looking a little bit at the market, what is going to happen.
Yeah.
Are the price coming down or not? You know, the last two that sold in there, you know, they got appraised, so the price is right there where it should be. So, but they're just not interested in, you know, they are just interested in a clean
Yeah.
sale. You know, they sell it and then, you know, nothing to do with it anymore. Not holding a mortgage, not doing this. You know, they say, no, we don't want to do that.
You presented that idea to them already?
Oh yeah, like I said, you're not the first one.
Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, how firm are they on this price? Like, is it the listing price itself? Like, they need this much, or?
No, they're open to offers.
Yeah.
You know, and what I tell everybody, you know, because one company similar to yours, you know, they came, they made an offer, and they used all their documents and their paperwork, you know, and like I said, they looked at it right away. No, you know, they want, you know, like the FABA contract, the as is, or the other one, the regular one, whatever you prefer. You know, I say, you know, we do normally as is. They are not aware that anything is wrong with the property. You know, that's the reason why, as you know, you have the right to inspect it. So, and then I always say, you know, make an offer, and then take it from there.
Yeah. What if we were able to pay above what they're asking? You think that would change their mind on sub 2 or seller finance?
No.
No, they wouldn't want more than 630?
No, they do not want something that gets up to, you know, they just want a clean sale. That's what they want.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to pay that much, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, one of the investors, he came and said, okay, we pay you 420.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know even why would they do it.
Yeah.
You know, hey, when somebody's asking 629 and you come at $200,000 below, do you really believe that somebody's going to accept that offer?
Yeah.
You know, come on. You know, even if you're an investor, you should say, yeah, you know, that's a little bit unrealistic. They can just put it out there, you know, for 550 and it would fly off next week.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, alright. Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to make a deal here. But if anything changes, call me back. Let me know.
No, okay. You know, but you have to understand the sellers too. You know, they just.
Yeah, I get it.
Some people, when you're younger, you know, you say, you know what, I can hold a balloon, that's fine, or what. You know, but they just don't want to deal with all that stuff. They just want.
They don't need to sell.
And they don't need the additional stuff that could come with it or not.
Yeah.
You know, no, they don't want that.
Yeah. All right. Well.
You know, of course, whenever we get something in writing, I just forward it to them, and then I get the, you know, to this kind of stuff. They even said, you know, don't even bother sending it to me, you know, because I'm not changing my mind.
Yeah.
You know,
I get it.
People know for many years.
Yeah. All right. Well, like I said, if anything changes, give me a call. I'll see if we could get a deal done.
Yeah. Yeah, but for you guys would be only, you know, the way that they do not like, you know. So if it would be just a price thing, you know, it's a different story. But you want, you know, you're not talking about a regular contract and then you take the property, you take over the title, you own it, and that's it.
Yeah. Well,
so
we would be able to like pay cash, but just it wouldn't be anything near what they want.
Yeah, you would be somewhere where those other guys were under 500, somewhere there around that one.
Yeah.
You know, so, and you know, hey, I do not blame you. You know, you're doing it long enough, you find deals like that, you know, and I cannot blame you for trying.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, profit's not a dirty word in this business. Everyone's trying to make a dollar.
You know, but this is what they say too.
Yeah.
And sometimes people in a different situation, then they say, yes, okay, why not, but they want just a clean sale and they have a price range in their mind, and it is not something like that they say, okay, we have to sell, we need to sell. No.
Yeah.
They are not even considering renting it out.
Hmm.
And in tradition lakes, it is not something like that. You have to rent them out for a year or something like that. That's 3 months minimum.
Yeah.
So you could easily rent them out for the season.
Yeah.
And you would get a decent amount of money in there.
Mm-hmm.
But they do not even want to do that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for the conversation.
No problem, anytime.
Have a good day.
You too.
They don't need to sell.
Sí, hello, buenas tardes. Hello.
Hey, is this George?
Yes, speaking George.
Hey, this is Matthew. I'm calling about one of your listings at...
Yes, I have.
So I was just interested in potentially buying it. Could you give me a little more information? Because there's not really any pictures of the inside. Like, what's the inside looking like?
Yes, I need to send your email. I leave in your name. Send your email. I send information for MLS.
You want me to send you an email for the MLS information?
Yes, I need your information.
To talk about the property?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Give me 1 second. Give me one. Hello?
Hey,
How are you, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
I'm just interested in this property and just trying to figure out what's going on with it.
No, nothing's wrong with it, man. We're just selling it.
Alright, do you know why it's been on the market for so long? Like, why hasn't it moved?
Porque no, la compradora quiere 470,000. So she wants 470. She just hasn't got an offer for that amount yet.
She doesn't want to budge from 470.
I mean, people have offered her stuff before. She didn't really accept them.
What was the highest offer?
¿Cuál fue la oferta más alta que te ha recibido? 445.
445? Damn. Okay. Would she be open to taking payments or subject to?
What do you mean payments?
Like seller financing, where we could give her a down payment and then pay her directly over time, or we could do subject to, which is something I like to do, where we leave the existing loan in place and we would take over payments of the loan and we could give her money to walk away from the property.
No, she wants the full offer.
In cash?
No, it doesn't have to be in cash. If you have it, that's awesome.
Well, I was just seeing because it looks like she's upside down on this property.
Está una propiedad, ¿no? Mortgage. Tiene 250,000 de mortgage. ¿De qué? Mortgage. Eso es lo que debe. She just owes 200 and some change, man, on the mortgage, not upside down on it.
Alright, well then maybe my information is off.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
She wouldn't be open to that though? Like leaving the mortgage in place and we could give her the difference?
She wants to sell the house.
What was that?
That she wants to sell the house like with the full price. She doesn't want to take partial payments, anything like that.
No, yeah, it would be the full price, but instead of her having to pay off that loan from the money from the sale, we would leave the loan and we would take over the loan and pay her the difference. So she would walk away with the same amount of money. You see what I'm saying?
No, you would just pay off the loan and then continue the payments and then give her the difference, no?
No, because we would want to keep the loan in place.
Okay, so let's say the loan remainder's to something. How much are you gonna? I'm gonna talk to me in numbers, I guess.
So you said the loan is like what, 270 left, maybe?
Yeah, well, let's just call it that, 250, just to make numbers easy.
All right, 250. So if the loan's 250, we could subtract that from 270, leaving 220 in cash. So we would give her 220 in cash, 200, 220, whatever works, and then leave the loan, and we would take over the loan.
Can you send that like on like a text or email or something?
Yeah, I can do that.
Do you have my dad's email?
Is it on the listing?
Yeah, he's the listing agent.
No, I don't see an email. What's the email?
What's the email?
Could you repeat that, please?
Yep.
All right, perfect. I'll send the offer and where my head's at with this.
Alright, sounds good, man. So
What was your name?
You don't necessarily gotta write a whole contract or anything, just the numbers, and then we'll go over it with the client.
All right,
And then if she likes that, then we can put paperwork together.
perfect. What was your name?
It's also Jorge.
Also Jorge? All right, nice to meet you, Jorge. I'm Matthew.
Alright, Matthew, appreciate you, man.
Have a good day.
You too, man.
So I just sent an offer to that realtor saying how we would keep the loan in place and then pay the difference between what's left on the loan and the listing price. So we don't have to get a new loan, because I'm pretty sure her loan is at like, I don't know what her loan is exactly, but at the time she got the loan, 07 of 21, interest rates were still at 3%, 3.8 I think. So that's really good. So this one's a little weird. Batch is saying it's for sale, but then Zillow, Redfin, and Realtor and all those other ones are saying it's not for sale. So let's see.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 9546.
Hello.
Hey, is this John?
Yes, it is.
Hey John, this is Matthew. How you doing today?
I'm good.
Good, good. I was just looking at your listing and
Okay.
I was just wondering if you could tell me a little bit information about it.
I don't have that information on me right now. I'm actually showing a house.
Oh, gotcha.
If you want to send me a text or email, I can get what you need on it. You're a buyer, investor, or...
Investor, yes.
Okay. Yeah, send me a quick text or an email, and I'll send you a bunch of information on it.
All right. I was just wondering, would the seller, do you know, would they be open to maybe seller financing or subject to?
No,
No, not at all.
no, not at all.
You already had that talk with them, or?
With 100 people already.
Dang. Why not?
Well, why not? Why would I? Why would they? They don't want to. They're a corporation.
Oh, it's a company owned?
Yeah, but I don't even think there's a lot of seller financing these days anyway.
Well, we do a lot of seller financing. But, is it a flip?
No.
No. But a company owns it?
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay.
Alright. I'll shoot you over a text with my info.
I don't need it if it's about seller financing.
They just want cash.
Correct.
Damn.
I don't work with anybody with seller financing.
Alright.
Alright.
Have a good day. Buddy's tone switched up quick. Holy shnikes. Hmm.
This is Sarah speaking.
Hey Sarah, this is Matthew. I'm calling
Hi.
about a Zillow listing I see for.
Yes.
Hi, I was just really curious about it because it kind of fits my buy box here.
Sure.
Could you give me a little more information on the property? Like,
Yeah, absolutely. Give me just one moment, okay? I'm going to step into a room so I can hear you more clear.
alright.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. So first, that one is a vacant house. Do you live in Port?
Sorry, you're breaking up there. What was that?
I'm having a little bit of troubles with my service right now. Can you hear me better?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Do you live in Port St. Lucie?
About an hour away. I'm in Lake Worth.
Oh, Lake Worth. Okay, I actually just closed on a home in Lake Worth.
Alright. Very good.
Yeah, it's off of Wright Drive, 516 Wright Drive. I'm not sure if you're
Wright
familiar with that
Drive.
side of town.
No,
Yeah,
I haven't heard of that one.
WR. Yeah, we just had a closing on May 1st. It was,
Good for you.
yeah, thank you. So are you looking to possibly relocate to Port St. Lucie or?
No, I'm an investor. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So the is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3-car garage.
Hmm.
That one has been on the market for a few months. We had a tenant in the home, and the family that was living there before, they were the only owners. It was a custom-built home for them. But the husband is active-duty law enforcement in the Palm Beach area, and that's why you probably can't pull up some of the information.
Okay.
And yeah, they wanted to simplify and get a smaller home, so we were going to have that home as a rental portfolio, but it just made the taxes go up too much for them because they couldn't homestead both homes.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason that we did put the home on the market.
Alright.
And total disclosure, the husband and wife have been having some financial issues, and they are filing bankruptcy.
Oh.
So I have to get the home sold for them within the next week or two. Or it's going to start acquiring, some penalties and whatnot.
Are they-
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You're good. Are they currently behind?
right now they're technically less than 30 days.
All right.
And then so if they were to work with the mortgage company, they would continue to defer the payments and maybe give them like 120 days of a hardship. But because they're filing bankruptcy, it's kind of going a different route. So we're trying to, see what we can work out. The home does appraise for the value that it is listed for. We had a pre-appraisal done. However, I know, especially with being an investor, you're not looking to, pay top dollar. So I do understand that. To be completely honest, I'm not sure. Do you have a realtor or?
No, I do not.
Okay. So if you're open to making an offer without a realtor, of course I'm able to, negotiate and play because I don't have to pay commissions on the buyer's side. But
Yeah.
I'm sure I can probably get them down to like 470. And that would just cover the expenses. So that's, at least 15,000 off the asking price that I know I can do. And you're walking in with about 20,000 in equity because the home does appraise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a pre-appraisal that I can furnish to you.
All right. Do they have an open mortgage on the home?
They don't. I've tried to see. You mean like if it's like assumable?
Yes.
Yeah, I tried. I had tons of investors that were interested in assuming the loan, but it's not. Unfortunately, it's not assumable.
The loan isn't?
Yeah, the loan isn't assumable.
Really? What kind of loan is it?
I'm not sure. They couldn't give me all the details when I talked to, I believe it was with First Citizens, or First Savings, something like that. They couldn't give me all the details without, the owner's name is Michael, without Michael being present on the phone call and giving his permission for me to speak to them. So, but they did tell me that it wasn't assumable. I asked that they check with the supervisor just to be sure. And they did, and they called me back the following day, and it's 100% not assumable.
That's so strange.
I know. I don't know if it has something to do with the HELOC or not. Not 100% sure because they couldn't give me all the information, but yeah.
So the HELOC, so they have a line of credit.
Yes, which they already used. That's what they used for their second home.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why there's not tons of room to really play. It originally was going to have to sell for $485, and there was no wiggle room at all. But the mortgage company went ahead and paid the taxes for the year prior, just so it wouldn't keep accumulating, penalties.
Yeah.
So that knocked, about $11,000 off, and then, with me not having to pay a commission because there's a flat fee commission on it. Originally, I think it was 2.5% or 3%. I mean, we've had to knock it down to like $7,000. I mean, because they just don't have any money to come out of pocket. The difference.
Yeah.
But I did get the bank's approval that they, I can submit offers and that they will review them. But they kind of told me where it needs to land, and it would be around that 470.
So it's kind of looking like a short sale.
Right. Correct.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wait, so are you in contact with the bank?
I am in contact with the bank. Not like a full disclosure. I mean, they're only telling me enough to let me know what we can do to save the family from having to file this home under bankruptcy and possibly losing it.
Yeah.
And then of course it works for both parties because if they have to go the legal route, that's legal fees and courts costs, and I mean it's a very expensive. It's not like it costs them $2,000-3,000. It's extensively expensive. So they're saying if I can bring them a buyer, they are willing to negotiate some of the cost.
All right.
And right now, that would be the bank losing. They just lost on the $11,000 for the taxes. That would be them losing another at least $10,000. So
yeah.
But I know I can do it because they basically told me.
Yeah.
When I talked to them on the phone, they said just if you get any offers, just submit them. We'll review them. But I know if we can land around that 470 mark, it will work for everyone. I said okay, but that's great because it's the appraisal is for 490. We have an appraisal for 485 or 490. So if I can let people know they're walking in with 15,000-20,000 in equity, I might be able to move a little quicker.
Do you happen to know what the rents are going for in that area?
Oh yeah. Well, I can tell you, we had a renter in there prior, and they were going to rent the home for $3,600 a month, and we ended up giving them a deal of $3,300 because they paid the year in advance. So they rented for $3,300, but there's not a lot of 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3-car garages, and this is right, literally cross town, is like spitting distance away from one of our major streets in Port St. Lucie. So it's very close to 95, and literally crosstown is on the other side of the so I mean, I'm not sure.
So it's in a great location.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like it's not quite a cul-de-sac, but it's in a rounded street where there's one way in, like one way out, and there's not a lot of traffic in the area. Everyone that's there has been living there for a long time. All the surrounding areas, there's a lot of rental properties, but there's just not 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3-car garages.
Yeah.
We were the only one on the market when we actually listed it, and we had tons of inquiries.
Yeah.
So it rented very quickly. I was able to get it rented for them, I think, in like 10 days of being on the market. And we had several applications, but where they wanted to be, I had to be a little stricter with the credit scores and whatnot. So, but yeah, I probably could have even rented a lot quicker, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
If they would have been a little more flexible, but.
Yeah, it's always good to have high quality renters, though.
Of course. Well, they were just in a time crunch, so that's what made me a little nervous, because they had another mortgage that they had jumped into. So they couldn't afford to not have the home rented, and they wanted to have a 720 credit score. So usually we typically say, a good rental credit score is like a 680. If a lot of people were in a 720, a lot of times they're not going to be renting, especially if you're looking for annual tenant. So sometimes we just have to be a little flexible with that, especially with COVID and everything. A lot of people are still repairing their credit from that crisis. So, but luckily I was able to find them a tenant with over a 720 credit score. They made 4 times the rent, not 3 times the rent. So it was a win-win for everybody, but we were able to get it rented under 2 weeks.
All right. I mean, I'd love to get a deal and help out, you said a police officer?
Yeah, he's active duty police officer, yes.
I'd love to find a way to help them with this.
That'd be great.
That's so... What about maybe seller finance?
They're not able to go that route because of their circumstances right now. That's something that I did try to bring up to them, but because of them filing bankruptcy, they have to go that route. Their attorney, they're not really listening to me. They trust my decision in real estate, but their attorney has a whole different outlook on what they need to be doing with the property and how they need to be going forward. And
what is he saying?
He says put the home in the bankruptcy. The attorney's telling him to put the home in the bankruptcy.
That's terrible.
I agree, and I try to tell him that.
There's so many solutions in the world of real estate.
I know it. They don't know what to do. They just had a meeting with their attorney a few days ago, and they said the attorney's really telling them this is the best solution. And I'm like, I know, but your real estate agent doesn't think so, and neither does the mortgage company. I mean, they're willing to give you a 120-day extension.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason why we can't sell the house in another 120 days.
You know what's strange to me is, why would the mortgage company not let the loan be assumable?
I don't know. It's the type of loan that it is.
Is that the type of loan? Is that a law, or is that the business saying no? Do you know?
That's a good question. I can call them on Monday and ask. I spoke with Patty. A different gentleman named Scott called me the other day. So I can definitely call and ask why and see if there's a way that we can go, around that.
Yeah.
again, when this whole thing first started about a month ago, those were the answers that I got. And I also was told that they couldn't go down on the price. And now that push is coming to shove, now we're able to go down 15,000. So,
Yeah. It's a smaller bank?
I haven't personally used them before, so I can send you the contact information and we can look into that for sure. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
I think it was First. Maybe you've heard of them. Let me see. They called me.
First Savings Bank?
I want to say so. I spoke with them on Friday.
Because, smaller banks are a lot more lenient.
Yes. First Savings Bank. First Savings Bank. I spoke with Patty and Scott at First Savings Bank.
Alright. First
Yeah.
Savings.
So I'll definitely reach back out to them on Monday and see,
Because, I mean, you would think they would rather have somebody paying the loan than taking a loss.
Absolutely. Yeah. And they're locked in at a really good rate, so I do want to find out. I need to check now that they've done the HELOC, because there was a lot of stuff that they didn't disclose to me that I'm kind of finding out now. They were embarrassed to talk about their finances, which I totally understand.
Yeah.
But I would have been able to
Help them
market,
out more.
yeah, and I would have known how I need to extensively market had I known. I had no idea. And I was wondering, because I was bringing them offers. We originally listed, I think, $499, and I was bringing them offers, around $475, $480, and they couldn't accept it, and they wanted to wait a little bit longer. And I'm like, what? So when I started digging and getting more information, I realized that the 2023 taxes hadn't been paid, and that was when we hit the deadline in March 31st. They didn't pay it, and I'm like, okay, something's going on. And then finally they called and they told me, listen. I'm like, okay. So I've known for about a month, but my hands have been tied because they have to get 485 in order to. It's customary that sellers pay the title expenses around $7,000.
Yes.
So if they get 485, they pay the title expenses and they pay out commissions. They would literally have to get 485 in order for it to work.
Yeah.
So if we're cutting the buyer side out, and now that the lenders have, the bank has paid those taxes, now that brings us down, which we didn't have that wiggle room before.
Yeah.
So I know we're down to like that 470, but let me see what I can find out.
Do you know what the interest rate is?
I know that it was like a 3.
Damn.
I don't know. I don't know now with the HELOC. I don't know what they did. So I need to find out what they're locked in at now.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get some more information. Because a month ago, like I said, they would kind of tell me the bare minimum.
Yeah.
And then when I talked to them on Friday, they told me a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll see if I can get them on the phone. I will get them on the phone on Monday. I told them I would touch base with them Monday. I'll get them on the phone, see what else I can find out, push about the assumable mortgage, and see if there's any options, and let them know that I do have someone that's very interested.
Because
and I'll definitely.
What was that? Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say I'll definitely give you a call Monday, late morning. I can call them first thing in the morning. Probably call you by 10 or 11 at the latest.
Yeah. So I'm thinking if it is a HELOC, the reason it wouldn't be assumable is because it'd be in their name, but then it wouldn't be attached to the home.
Right.
But it is attached to the home.
Exactly. I'm very confused. I wish I could tell you more.
What if, could they maybe do a loan modification? And then would you be able to convert the existing loan to maybe a conventional loan? Is that a possibility?
I can certainly ask. And if you're free if you're free as well on Monday, maybe I can see if I can get them on the phone and see if we can call you in, see if they're willing to speak, and we can go over different options. Because I'll find out everything that they're open to doing. But if I have you on the phone, that might help as well, because you'll have questions and maybe we can come up with a solution together.
That'd be perfect.
Okay, perfect. So, what time is good for you on Monday?
Monday I can do anytime after like 2 really. 2 works.
Okay, so you want to do like later in the day? So let's do, okay, let's say 2:30 on Monday to give you a little cushion room.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll do 2:30. I'll schedule that in now. And then I'll also reach out to Patty or Scott and see which one can jump on the call with us. And then what did you say your first name was again? I'm so sorry.
Matthew Nadu.
Okay. Awesome. I'm going to add you into my contacts now. And then Monday at 2:30, I will definitely give you a call. And I'll let you know prior to the call if I'm on the phone with the bank. So you know if it's just me calling you or me and the bank calling you.
Perfect.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'll definitely talk to you 2:30 on Monday. Thank you so
Perfect.
much.
Thank you for the conversation.
Of
Let's
course.
hopefully get a deal here and save these people.
Yeah, I would, honestly, I would really, really love that. At this point, I want to help the family as well. I'm very, very close to them, and, I've significantly reduced my commission. It's like whatever I can do to help you guys, I will try. And then if we don't have to pay the buyer side, even better, you know? So, because that helps you.
Yeah.
So then we can play with the numbers a little bit more. So I would love that. That'd be amazing.
Perfect. All right. Talk to you Monday at 2:30.
All right, Matthew. Thank you for reaching out.
Of course. Have a good day.
Okay. You too. Bye.
Woo! That's a perfect situation. Hello?
Yes,
Hey, is this Adrian?
this is Adrian.
Hey, Adrian. I'm looking at one of your Zillow listings you got here at.
Yep.
I'm just calling to get a little more information on the property and the seller's situation.
What do you mean situation?
Like, why are they selling? Cause
They're just moving somewhere else.
they're moving.
It's not a rush sale. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
You know, just,
It's been on.
have we spoken before? No.
No, I don't believe so.
I've just get so many phone calls about it.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, sir. I'm guessing you're an investor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The property. It's a good location. It has a lot of potential. The property because it's a multi-use zoning, right? Residential, commercial. There are multi-units around. The house itself in the front has a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. It used to be 1.5, but they made it 1 bath only. So it has a new roof. Kitchen's about 1.5 years old. Plans are new. Water heater is new. Washer and dryer new.
Yeah.
Recently painted. Now the garage has been converted into an efficiency, but it's not on the records, and it's currently rented to a family member. Has a bathroom, has a little kitchen there.
Does that all have to have a permit pulled?
No.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Not on the records.
Well, wouldn't that be required to change title?
No,
No.
unless you're doing FHA.
Yeah.
It's just it's because the garage is still the garage.
Hello. Hello.
So yeah.
Hello. What? Hello?
I lost you.
Yeah, sorry.
Um,
You,
we're waiting.
I heard the garage door.
Yeah, like you can see, they seal the garage door is sealed. Like, if you look from the outside, it looks like it's a garage.
Yeah.
That way. But unless you're doing a financing with FHA, then that's why I have it on my listing. That no FHA.
Mm.
Um,
So you're probably more experienced than me in the area. Why has it been on the market for so long? Like, why isn't it sold?
Well, when I had it originally on the market, they weren't ready to move. So the offers that come in wanted a quick closing, and they weren't ready.
Mm.
They were like, "No, we need time." So we took it off the market for a few months, and when the time was close, they're moving with the family member, and the construction of the family member was delayed. Their son.
Mm.
So, and now it's close to ending, and there's not a rush because it was slow down in the market as well. The rates and all that. People, stopped shopping. Now it's picked up a little. Bunch of interest, but they're always lowballing, and they're not like desperate to sell. So
Yeah.
I received an offer for 410, and they didn't take it.
Really?
So yeah. So that's
Are they currently living in it, or is it vacant?
yeah. They're living there. They live there.
All right. So what about the other house?
The little efficiency.
No, you said they were moving.
Oh yeah, the house they're building, their son is building.
Oh, they're building.
Yeah, it's almost done.
All right. I was just wondering because if one was vacant or something was vacant.
No. They're just waiting, and if
Hello.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Sorry, I lost you again.
okay, yeah. I was just saying. I know that being on the market long gives the wrong impression, but it's just nothing wrong with the house.
Yeah.
It's priced within the area because you could turn around and the houses around there sell for more.
Yeah.
600,000, whatever. But obviously they're newer and all that.
Yeah.
So.
Do
And
they?
it's good location. It's just that they're not desperate. They're not desperate.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like we'll sell it for we need this money, and we're not gonna sell for less than that
Yeah.
because they have to pay a mortgage. Oh,
How much is left on the mortgage?
exactly. I don't know. I don't know the exact number.
Is it?
Yeah.
Have they been there for a while?
Yeah, I've had it for a while, and I've had all this. What's it called? This type of financing, owner
Sub
financing. All these investors trying to do
Subject to?
subject twos and all that. They're just not for that.
They're
They
not
need
interested
the
in
cash.
that?
No, they need the cash. They need all cash and bye-byes,
Yeah.
So,
Well, I was calling to see if they'd be interested in subject to, but it sounds like they wouldn't be.
yeah, no, I've had a lot. I had at least 10 of those call.
Yeah.
Trust me. and I presented to them. I explained to them. I'm not crazy about them, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They just want to get out of it and be done with it.
Yeah. I understand that.
So,
What if we were able to pay them more than they're asking though?
it's still name. See, that's they have to have. It's tricky. It's tricky because there's a reverse mortgage in it.
Mm.
Okay, so you know how reverse mortgages work, right?
They took out like an equity line, kinda.
Yeah. So for reverse mortgage, if you're 65 and older, you live in the house, and you don't have to pay it. I mean, the minute you move out or you rent it out, you have to pay it.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not like it's not like if you're primary residence and you finance your primary residence, you move out. Well, you move out. You rent it out.
Is that are reverse mortgages assumable?
No. I mean, unless you're 65, I don't know. I don't think so. It's only for 60. You know, so it's pretty much like it's sort of like a HELOC, but it's for retirees.
Yeah.
You know, and just you don't even have to pay it ever. They don't have to make any payments or anything. So until they pass, or you know, when they sell a house and family wants to pay it off, or whatever the case may be, or they move out.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work out for them, and it's not that they want either, because they need all the proceeds to buy another property. They ideally want to get another property.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't think we're gonna be able to make a deal on this one.
So appreciate the call.
You too. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
A reverse mortgage cannot be transferred to another borrower. However, co-borrowers on the mortgage should keep it and remain in the home. Certain non-borrowing spouses are also eligible to remain in the home, although they won't receive further payments from the reverse mortgage. Alright, I'm gonna call back a lead from a while ago that I haven't called because I don't know why.
Gibson.
Hey Gibson, how you doing? This is Matthew.
Who are you calling, Matthew?
I was calling. I don't know if you remember. We spoke a while ago about your property at.
Yeah, I'm on another call. Give me a call back in 10 minutes.
Yes, sir.
All right. Gibson.
Hey Gibson. Just calling.
Matthew, yes, Matthew,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so what property are we talking about? Yeah, and I've talked to you before. What's your company?
Cousins REI. You talked to me and my partner Scotty
On the phone or in person?
on the phone.
Yeah. Where you guys located?
Lake Worth. He's my cousin. He's the one that lives right down the street from you.
Lives right down the street from me.
Yes.
Where does he live?
I think like 20th maybe.
You mean in Lake Worth?
Yeah, he lives on 20th Ave North.
Yeah, I'm in Pompano. All right.
Oh.
So,
I
so
remember.
which property are you talking about? 20.
Yes. You
Yeah,
said
okay.
last time there was some short sale problem with it or something like that.
Short sale problem. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I have a number of properties, and I'm always doing deals for myself and for clients. So, what are you guys in the business of doing? Buying and flipping, or buying and renovating, or what are you doing?
We do that. We buy and hold. We rent a little Airbnb, flip, wholesale, whatever works for the property.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why I never met with you, because typically I don't do business with anybody until I meet with them. You know, I don't even open up the doors until I I meet with them or at least check them out. And I don't recruit cousins. Boy, something vaguely familiar. How long ago we talked?
Maybe a month ago.
Geez, that doesn't make sense. A month ago.
Yeah. Would you
And
like to?
How did we leave it?
You told us there was a problem with the courts or something, and it was in short sale.
Well, no, all my properties are. I acquire properties through litigation. So every property I've ever had in my business, every property I've ever acquired through my business has problems. I have litigation issues. You know, because that's how I acquire the properties.
Yeah.
I get them way below market, but I have clear title on them.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe the title
Yeah.
wasn't cleared yet.
Maybe I hadn't cleared title yet. Yeah, and maybe I told you I was getting close to that. Actually, I'm pretty close to making a deal on that one, and this is more information I typically give at this point. But I'm pretty close to making a deal on that one. I'm getting bought out by the lender, well, not the lender, the service company. They're buying me out. They can buy me out less money than you can because they hold the mortgage. I'm not on any mortgages. I haven't signed a mortgage. I don't know, in 35 years. I don't think. I acquire properties that somebody else is on a mortgage for, and either is in trouble to the point that nobody can help them, or I see problems with the title on that particular property. I went to trial and beat Bank of America out of $400,000 because they had a bad chain of title to the mortgage. The wrong person signed it. She wasn't authorized to sign it, and those are the kind of technicalities I get in on these things on.
Yeah.
So I don't know, that particular property may not be terribly attractive to you. Let me ask you this: do you get involved with short sales?
Yeah, we do. Sometimes.
What services have you done short sales with?
What do you mean services?
Servicers.
Oh, servicers? Like lenders?
Well, usually it's not the lender themselves; it's the servicer for the lender. Which ones do you have you done short sales with?
I'm confused.
What lenders have you done short sales? Because you know the process doing short sales. You have access to the website where you get all the information for short sales.
No.
Okay. See, at this point, the only person that could give me a better deal than what I'm getting from the servicer right now is somebody that knows how to do a short sale and will pay. I imagine that that the bank would do a short sale for something in the 450 range. And but I haven't got 450 right now. And like I said, I don't borrow money. So because I don't have 450, their alternative is giving me some cash to sign it over to them.
So if we could get you 450, it'd be a deal?
Well, no, 450 doesn't make me any money. If you get 500, you could probably do a deal.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
What about 460?
No, they're giving me a lot more than that.
Really? How much?
Yeah. I'm not telling you. I'm negotiating against myself. I tell you. You'll know how much. You'll know what you got to come up with to beat them, and that's not a position I want to put you in.
Well,
Look, I was on the phone with the client when you called, and when you called back, I was still on the phone with the client, but because I told you to call back in 10 minutes, I told them I'd call them back. But I got to call them back because we got some property issues we got to work on.
all right. Well, tell you what. Would you like? I'd love to meet you in person. get to know a little bit more about each
Do
other.
you have my email address?
What is? No, I don't think I do.
Okay, well then we never got very far because that's the first thing I ever do is give out my email address. It's in.
All right.
Send me the information on your company, and most importantly, who's backing the deal, who's writing the check. I want to make sure that I'm dealing with what's got the money to close because there's been a number of times we went to close and they were still trying to line up short hard money, and I just don't want hidden parties involved in my deals.
Yeah.
You know, I want to do business with the principals.
Yes, sir. All right. I'll shoot you over an email.
Am I talking to one or two guys? Because your voice sounds different from time to time.
One guy.
Okay, all right. I just thought maybe your partner was there answering some of the
No.
responding and sometimes. Okay, I guess it's just the modulation on the phone.
Maybe. Yeah.
All right.
All right. I'll shoot you an email. All
All
right.
right. All right.
Thank you. Bruh.
We're sorry.
Hello?
Hey, is this Sean?
No?
No. Is this the owner of?
About 5 years ago I was. Why?
5 years ago. I'm trying to find the current owner.
No, not me. So about 5 years ago.
All right. Have a good day.
Thanks.
All access, 'cause you bad.
We're sorry. Four, 0, 7. We're
The wireless customer you are calling is not available. Please try again later.
el cliente de servicio móvil al que llama.
Dang.
Your call has been forwarded.
Hi, this is Taylor. I can't get to the phone right now, so leave a message and I'll call you back as soon as possible. Thanks.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at...
Damn. Hello?
Please leave your message for 9...
You have reached the Bells residence.
Hello,
Hey, is this Kimberly?
it is.
Hey, Kimberly, this is Matthew. I'm just calling. I'm looking at a Zillow listing you have for. I was just calling to get a little more information on it.
Well, the home is available. I do not have any offers. I've gotten a lot of offers, but it's for people who want to keep the home in their name, want to send you packing with tiny bit of money, want mailbox money, you know, that kind of thing. And this gentleman just wants to sell the home and go.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I think I spoke with you once before, right? Did I speak with you before? No?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Well, the home is available. I can tell you about it. A while back, I worked for Adams Homes, and I had that home built with one of our supers. And I said, you know, I want this home, give me that lot, I want this, that, and the other. Today, they still build that home. And if they had anything at all available, I checked in with them. That base price of that home is, it was $5,059, standard home, standard feature, and they increased the price $8,000. And what he has is $61,000 worth of upgrades, and he's asking $495, and it is in immaculate shape. I don't see anything wrong. I mean, not even painting needed. That home is you know, occupied by two people. You know, it's this gentleman and his girlfriend, and she keeps a very nice home. But I think part of the problem that we had in the beginning was they had so much stuff, and they unloaded, and they still had a lot of things, and so it was kind of hard to like imagine your things in it. But then they emptied everything out. But I don't know if the market is cold. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. But it is a beautiful home. It's got like a bedroom and a bathroom up front all by itself. So perfect for like if your mom lives with you or guest quarters. And then the master suite is on the other side of the home all by itself. And then you have two guest bedrooms that have a guest bath that also doubles as a cabana for pool use or barbecues. But it's large. He has a den. Right when you walk in, we took that front living area and we enclosed it and created a den. He's got it fenced. There's fruit trees. He's got a beautiful 8-foot high shed, a tough shed. He's got reverse osmosis, whole home water filtration system. He's got a split zone in the garage. There's shaker style white, painted wood cabinetry. I'm trying to think of everything that is in that home. He's got gutters on the home. He added, or I did actually, an elevation. At the time it was 7,500. Today it's 8,000. That is that Craftsman elevation. And at the back of the home, it's got a screened rear porch that he added to it. And I believe the lot next door, the gentleman that owns that, I've been told wants to sell that, and that's a corner lot right next to his house.
Okay.
But it's a nice home. He's asking $495, and are you a realtor or do you have a realtor?
No, I do not.
You don't.
I'm an
Okay.
investor, so.
Oh, so you're looking. I know, but I mean, for $495, even if he came down a little bit, that is a steal. You know what I'm saying? It's got very good schools, and it's close to everything. I mean, you are centrally located.
Yeah. So he does have a mortgage on it, though?
He does have a mortgage, and he just really is looking for a buyer. He doesn't want to do, where he holds the mortgage and you make the payment, but then he gets a little bit of money. He's got to wait until the mortgage is up to get paid for the house. He doesn't really want to do that. If that's what you're looking for.
Well, the way we do it is we wouldn't make him wait for the money. We would give him all the money up front, and he could just leave. The only thing he would have to do is hold the note. And
well, he's
what
not
we would
opposed to that. He's not opposed to that, but he needs whatever equity he has, because he's not going to go into a whole home purchase. He's going to go into a rental.
He's going to rent?
A rental.
Oh, well, yeah. No, we would give him all the money up front. The split between whatever the mortgage is and whatever we decide works. That's not, we wouldn't make him wait, no.
These other investors, they want to give him like $200 a month.
Huh. Yeah. Zero down payment?
It's like, no, they wanted to give him a little bit of money down.
What
and
was
then
that?
pay him $200 a month, and then basically, like, anything goes wrong, it's his baby. You know what I mean? But yeah, they get to do whatever they want with the home, and they take it out of his name and that kind of thing. But I don't think he would be opposed to you having the mortgage under his name and you having ownership if he could collect all of his money up front.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that seems the most fair to me. Because what we're trying to get, do you know the interest rate on his loan by chance?
It's really low. I have it in my phone. If you want to give me a minute, I'll pull it. Hold on.
Yeah, because that's really what we're trying to
Actually,
get.
one thing he does have is an assumable 4% FHA mortgage.
Yeah, see,
But
those
then-
are what we go after.
You do?
Trying to
Okay,
get
well,
those
that's what he has.
low interest rates, because those, you can't get that anywhere nowadays.
You can, and you're not. And I don't think it'll come back to you. I don't think so.
Not for a while.
Yeah. All right, so hold on, and I'm going to tell you what I can about his mortgage. Hold on. You know how like when somebody sends you something and it's timed?
Yeah.
I no longer have it on my phone. Let me see if I still have it. I should have it on my email. Hold on.
That's okay.
I'll look it up right now. Okay, I do have it. All right, so here's the synopsis on this. His payment date is the first of every month, and the payment amount, his interest rate is 4%. And the balance that he owes, well, this has been some time back, so it's, you know, less than that, but let's see, escrow balance. All right, hold on. He's got regular monthly payment, $25.97.90. That's his monthly payment every month. And I saw today that the rental amount on that could be as much as $3,300 a month for his home in that area.
Is that
so
including
everything.
interest, taxes, and insurance?
Everything. He bought it 5 years ago.
All
He
right.
closed like at the end of 2019.
Perfect
Like I said,
time to buy.
mean, at driveway, everything is in immaculate shape.
Yeah. And what did you say rents were going for in that area?
I saw today online because I was asking him, you know, if maybe he can't sell it because what it is he's got a job offer and he really needs to go.
Yeah.
Anyway, I saw that he could rent it for like, I think it was either 32 and some change or 33 and some change. But I saw that online. I think it was Zillow.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Was it Redfin? It was one of them. It might have been. It could have been Zillow.
That's a good
but, you know,
spread.
it is. Well, you know, it's a great house. It's 2260. Actually, it's larger than that. It's like 2270 something under air.
All right. Well,
But I know I could talk him into holding the mortgage. The problem is that he would want his equity.
Yeah.
You know, because he's got to get on with his life.
Yeah, I get that.
So the difference, I mean, what he owes, and it looks like, well, this might have been 3 or 4 payments ago, and at that time his balance was $343,600. But that was like, you know, figure take 10,000 off, but that it's not all interest, is it? Maybe say 5 off. It's going to be, it would be below 340. But he wants $495 for his house. He doesn't want to take less.
So it'd be like 160-ish. The
Yes.
difference.
Yes.
All right.
So I don't know if that's doable for you, but I would love to entertain your offer.
Yeah.
And just see, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel so bad, but honestly, my phone is not ringing right now.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I think we could definitely find a way to get a deal because I love the property. It looks like it's beautiful condition.
It is. I just uploaded brand new photographs. What happened there was I had a photographer, and for whatever reason, like he's like, I can't do any photos right now, and it's going to be a while. And I'm like, what's going on with you? Because I've hired him for everything for like 7 years.
Yeah.
Anyway, he gave me these itty bitty little clips on an email, and they looked beautiful. What I did not know was that they were over pixelated, and they're like blurred, and it looked like a nightmare on Elm, you know, especially with all the things. So we went in there and just sort of, I had them pack everything up that they could live without, and we just sort of staged it and took new photos. And I think that if you looked at the photos like 3 days ago, because these just went on, online, they just got loaded up 2 days ago. So I don't know if you've seen them yet,
I'm
The
looking.
home
Yeah,
is-
I'm looking at
Oh,
them
you're
right
looking
now.
at it now? Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful home.
Yeah.
And that is, I mean, that's how that home looked 2 days ago.
Yeah. So, I have a question. If there's such a nice spread on the PITI and the rent, why doesn't he just rent it out and make some cash flow?
Because he's moving away. He's moving away and he just wants to unload.
He doesn't want to deal with it.
Doesn't want to deal with it. I told him what he could do. I told him there's companies like, I mean, he asked me if I would, and I can't. I don't want to be involved with that. But like Coldwell Banker, I explained to him, basically they take the first full month rent and then they charge you 10% every month of whatever they collect. They collect for you, and you know that's their fee pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But they take care of everything. You don't have to take a call. You just have your money wired right to your bank account at the beginning of the month. They take care of everything.
And he said
So,
no.
but he just wants to, you know, he was willing to work with someone before about keeping the mortgage in their name, but what he didn't like was that they only wanted to give him a couple $100 here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would have taken him, I don't know how many years to get his money.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Do you know what like the down payment they offered was?
The down payment that those people offered, very little. He needed, what he needed was $20,000. I want to tell you truthfully, and I'm trying to remember. It may be that they only gave him 20 down, and then they were going to give him like $200 a month forever.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
rough.
he had to hold the mortgage in his name for the duration, unless, I mean, they were willing to within 7 years if it was feasible. And if not, they wanted to go an extra 2 years if he didn't mind.
Like a
But
9-year
their initial
balloon?
offer was the length of the loan.
Yeah. So. Alright, I definitely think we could definitely get a deal done. So I'm gonna run some more numbers. I'm gonna talk to my partner, and could I give you a call back tomorrow?
Absolutely. Let me ask you, do you pay commission? Do you pay
Yes, yeah.
hosting costs? You pay all of that?
Yeah, we can if that's necessary.
Okay. It may not be, but you're not a realtor, so there's no commission on your side, right?
No.
So he would, if he had to pay it, he would get a break on his side because I already told him I would not charge him, you know, on both sides like that. I wouldn't do it to him.
Yeah,
So anyway,
that's very
so
nice.
he would get, he would get a discount rate.
Yeah.
Well, I sold the guy the house, right? I built that house. I sold that guy that house, and I'm just trying to help him sell it. But I don't want him to feel like he should have went with Keller Williams. You know what I mean? Because I have bent over backwards, reached out to everybody I know, even people that worked, that still work with the builder today.
Yeah.
And their home is so much more, and I just don't get it. How a builder can sell a new home with fiberglass and carpet, you know, OSB board or whatever they use today, all those products. I mean, he does have carpet, but it's immaculate.
Yeah.
He does have laminate, but it's beautiful. And he's leaving a full appliance package. So there's a washer and a dryer, refrigerator, you know, garage door opener. That split zone in the garage, I wish I had that.
Yeah.
It's really super nice, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, work your numbers and tell me what's involved and what you're willing to do. But, you know, he may ask closing cost or, you know, commission.
Yeah.
I just, you know, need to let him know that if there's no commission on that side, he'll get a break on his side.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Definitely.
Yeah.
What time should I call you back tomorrow?
I'm available all day tomorrow, but sometimes, like, I may miss a call because I have a small dog that's got to get walked like that, you know. If I miss your call, just leave me a message. I'm checking my phone like 100 times a day.
Yeah.
So I promise you I will call you back. I'll call him. Just let me know what your offer is first before I bother him because he's a very busy guy.
Yeah.
And I will reach out to him, but he's available every day that I call. He takes my calls, so I'll be able to get back with you tomorrow.
Perfect.
Okay?
I think we might have a deal here. Hopefully.
I hope so. I hope so. Let me know. But he's got, he's got a lot going for him, right? 4% assumable FHA loan.
What more could you ask for?
That's huge.
Yeah.
And my phone ain't ringing, and I'm like, go figure.
Yeah. All right. So, I'll call you back tomorrow.
All right, sounds good.
Have a good day. Thank you.
You too.
Thank you for watching today. Cold calling. We got some serious leads today. So hopefully we can turn those into deals. Some sub 2 foreclosure, expired listings, and we'll see what we can do. Thank you for watching.